Bengal Tiger. In the flickering gold of the Terai, the tiger is not just a predator, but the very heartbeat of the jungle. He moves with a liquid, terrifying grace, his stripes slicing through the tall grass like shadows in motion. A solitary sovereign, he marks his realm with a scent that lingers long after his amber eyes have vanished into the undergrowth. Despite his fierce reputation, he remains a ghost, increasingly rare in a world that shrinks with every passing year. To witness him is to stand in the presence of an ancient, untamed spirit, clinging to existence in the heart of India. Asian elephant. They emerge from the forest edge like a slow-moving river of gray, guided by the wisdom of the matriarch. With trunks that serve as both hand and herald, these giants nurture a social bond that transcends generations. Their lives are measured in rhythms of migration and the deep, seismic rumble of conversation shared beneath the canopy. Yet, their great size is no match for the encroaching borders of human ambition that carve their wild home into pieces. Every footprint they leave behind is a testament to an intelligence that has roamed these landscapes since time immemorial. Indian leopard. The leopard is a master of the invisible, draping his rosetted coat against the bark of ancient trees. He does not need the strength of the tiger, only the patience of the moonlight and the silence of the hunt. Navigating the fringes of civilization, he bridges the gap between the wild and the watchful eye of the village. He is a survivor of stealth, thriving in pockets of forest that others have long since abandoned. Solitary and watchful, he remains the jungle's most elusive observer, a reminder that nature is always closer than we imagine. Indian Gaur. Beneath the dappled shade of the canopy, the Gaur stands as a living monument to the raw power of the Indian wild. They move through the clearings as a single, hulking unit, their sheer mass a shield against the dangers of the dusk. During the heat of the day, they find sanctuary in the shadows, waiting for the evening to summon them to feed. Though they seem invincible, the loss of their vast, roaming grasslands has cast a fragile shadow over their future. They are the true titans of the forest floor, commanding respect with every thunderous, heavy-hoofed step they take. Indian rhinoceros. Wrapped in layers of armor that resemble volcanic rock, the rhinoceros is a prehistoric wanderer in the riverine tall grass. He is a creature of the wetlands, finding solace in the cooling mud that cakes his heavy, folded hide. With a single horn that has long been a magnet for myth and tragedy, he moves with a surprising, quiet persistence. These floodplains are his sanctuary, a fragile oasis that must withstand both the changing seasons and the threats of men. To see him wade through the morning mist is to look back in time, catching a glimpse of a world that refused to be forgotten. Sloth Bear, a shaggy wanderer of the scrub forests. The sloth bear is an eccentric character with a taste for the small and hidden. Using claws like curved daggers, he dismantles termite mounds with a frantic, noisy determination that echoes through the dry trees. He is a creature of the night and the twilight, often roaming with cubs clinging tightly to his coarse, dusty back. Often misunderstood and quick to defend his territory, he is a survivor who has carved out a life in the harshest scrubland. He moves with a shambling, rhythmic gait, an unrefined but essential guardian of the forest's hidden ecosystems. Dhole. They are the coordinated chorus of the forest, a pack bound together by a symphony of high-pitched whistles and signals. Where one predator relies on ambush, the dhole relies on the relentless social engine of the collective hunt. Their rust-colored coats flicker through the undergrowth like embers, disappearing just as quickly as they appear. Thriving in the deep woods, they face the constant challenge of territory and the rising pressures of habitat loss. They are the ultimate team players, reminding us that in the wild, survival is rarely a solitary endeavor. Nilgai. Known as the Blue Bull, the Nilgai possesses a majestic, almost regal stance that commands the open savanna. With eyes that seem to hold the horizon, they watch the scrublands for the slightest shift in the wind. They are the wary guardians of the plains, moving with a stilted elegance that masks their surprising bursts of speed. Despite their abundance, their lives are a constant dance between the need to feed and the need to vanish. They are the spirit of the dry plains, standing tall as the sun sets over their rugged, open domain. Barasingha. In the waterlogged meadows, the Barasingha moves with a grace that defies the thick, grasping mud of the marsh. The stag bears antlers that branch out like the canopy above him, a crown earned through seasons of growth and pride. During the rut, the air fills with their resonant calls, a haunting melody that ripples across the flooded plains. Once teetering on the edge of extinction, their slow recovery is a triumph of protected wild spaces and careful stewardship. They are the jewels of the swamp, elegant reminders of the life that blooms when we give nature the room to thrive. Wild water buffalo. Dominating the riverbanks, the wild water buffalo is a beast of sheer, unyielding endurance. They wallow in the silt, turning the river into a living, breathing part of their social and physical world. Their horns form a formidable arch, a testament to a lineage that has defended itself against the greatest predators of the wild. Their habitat is rapidly shrinking, turning their once vast territories into dwindling fragments of wilderness. To watch them is to witness the raw strength of the earth itself, cooling in the currents of a vanishing world. Snow Leopard. High above the reach of the clouds, the ghost of the Himalayas moves with a softness that defies the jagged stone. His fur is a camouflage of mountain slate and snow, rendering him virtually invisible until he decides to be seen. He is a master of the vertical world, leaping across chasms that would daunt the bravest of mountain climbers. With a tail that acts as both a rudder and a warm embrace, he survives the biting chill of the high-altitude winters. He is the spirit of the peaks, a solitary icon whose survival is tethered to the very health of our thinning mountain glaciers. Himalayan Tahr. Clinging to vertical cliffs, the Himalayan Tahr defies gravity with hooves designed for the impossible ascent. They graze on narrow ledges where even the wind seems to stumble, a testament to their rugged alpine heritage. Thick, shaggy coats shield them against the brutal storms that sweep across the rooftop of the world. Their life is one of constant vertical migration, following the seasonal pulse of the mountain's changing flora. Fearless and sure-footed, they are the true inhabitants of the heights, forever looking down upon the world below.